Hi, this is Dan from Paracord. So what I have here is my first piece to starting to reload. I've been picking up my brass out at the range for the last 6 months or so. So what I'm going to do is start cleaning it, and that's just going to be my first step. I haven't really decided if I'm going to go all the way to reloading or if I'm just going to make brass available for people who do reload. So what I have here is a Frankford Arsenal reloading tools quick and easy case cleaning kit. So we're going to open this guy up. And I'm just going to show you what it is and how it works. I am a 100% beginner on any of this stuff, so you guys are kind of going to learn as I learn. Alright, so here's what we have thus far. I don't know what that is. I guess this is the lid to it. Okay. Here's one of the cleaning products. I believe it's cornmeal. Here's, I think, when it's all done, and you shake it around this bucket here. Here's the actual tumbler. Bottom of the tumbler, and then a bucket for whenever you, I guess, clean it all. I will be reading the instructions, which are here. Handle, flip that little globe around, some hardware. Comes with, I guess, my first set of brass polish, and then the lid to the bucket. So that's everything that's in the box. So I'm going to get it all set up and show you how it works. Alright, so the first step was just to put these 3 nuts inside this, the bowl. This is the base, or the bottom of where the brass goes. This is the actual piece, and this is going to go over top of here, and those line up there, if you can see that. And then that's where screws are going to go to hold it on. There's 3 of these bolts that secure this blue bowl to the actual housing. We got some springs here. So this is where we are right now. Next, I believe we're going to take this guy and screw it in here. This is going to hold our lid on. Screw it in nice and tight. Okay, looks good to me. Following our instructions here. Next, we're going to take this out of the package. That goes on top of there. Washer. And that goes on, and it looks like we're done. Piece of cake. We have our corn media here, and all it says is to fill this up 2/3 of the way. So it's not a real precise measurement, but we'll go with 2/3 of the way. Try not to get it all over the place. So I'm guessing that's about 2/3 of the way full of the corn media. Now I'm going to take this brass polish that they gave me here. I guess there's probably a cover here on it. Yep. Punch a hole in it. Alright. And if you have any suggestions for me on how much of this to use or anything like that, probably should have shaken it up a little bit, put a little bit more on there, or if you even need this stuff, y'all tell me. Alright, then I got a bag here. Now some of you OCD guys are gonna go crazy, but this is a bag of just all kinds of different stuff. Nothing in particular. 223, 5.56, 45, 9mm. There's all kinds of stuff in here, so I'm just gonna pour it in. There's even some pretty old, dirty stuff in here, so we're gonna be able to test it out quite a bit. Alright, I went ahead and put that whole bag in there. See here, we got a 30-30 right here, 223. There's a 380 or something. Let's see, is this a steel one? Yeah, that's steel, so that's garbage. Alright, the rest of this I think is pretty good. Get the grass out of there. That one's pretty dirty. Alright, so one thing, let me know, should I, once I put the polish and media together, should I run this for a little while to get it all mixed up? Let me know, or does it matter? But now I'm going to tighten this down. Get it down pretty tight. Alright, now we're going to lose some light here for a little bit. Get a little darker. Plug this in. Alright, and it has just a little switch over here. Here we go. And it's gone. It disappeared forever. Alright, now I guess you're supposed to let that run for quite a few hours, so that's what I'm going to let it do, and I'll come back and show you what I came up with. Again, I'm a first timer. This is what I bought for my first tumbler. Alright, so the brass has been in here for over 4 hours, almost 4.5. So I guess that's enough. You guys tell me if I need to go longer next time, I guess. But I guess we'll be able to see how the brass looks. To me, that looks pretty clean. I want to see some of these ones that were real dirty. I saw some of them tumbling around there. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together this media separator and this bucket here. And so there's a bunch of parts here, little splash guards, and here's all the other stuff that goes with it. So let me put that together and then I'll show you the next. Alright, so I have my media separator assembled here. These two things clip on the outsides on either side of the bucket. Can't see that one, too dark. Here's my little splash guards. Got everything pretty simple to put together. So now what I'm going to do is, let me try and set this up. I'm going to pour what we have here inside of the bucket without spilling all over the place. Alright, it's all in there, looking pretty shiny. Now I'm going to try and close this thing. Okay, now when you close it, you want to make sure that's all the way shut, and then it comes with a little pin that goes in between these little grooves here. Grab the pin. Here's the pin. Alright. The pin is in. So now everything's in there secure. So now we're going to just go around and around and around. Now I'm going to open it up, and what I saw somebody do is they put a wet cloth in there, and it kind of cleaned off the dust from the media, so I'm going to try that. Alright, so I'm going to stick this damp cloth in there. It's not super wet, just a little damp. And one thing I noticed on this pin here, it's got a little elastic cord on it. I might have to put some paracord on there. The elastic cord doesn't really work that well, and it's pretty hard to push this through, so I'm gonna have to break out the 550 cord. Alright, pin's in. Alright, think that ought to do it. Alright, so here's my first round of brass. Looks pretty good. Almost new. Alright, we still got some media in there, so maybe I can spin it around a little more, but that's it.
Paracord! Like, share, or subscribe.